Hey, kia ora whānau, Kaitiaki Māra Backyard Gardens, helping people to be inspired about growing their own backyard gardens. In the season where inflation's high, food security is in jeopardy, and so we're looking at sustainable ways of encouraging whānau around here in the far north and in our community to look at growing their backyard gardens. This is Rewai Te Kahu, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at the 5 Ps, and this is actually not my own take or idea. I've actually stolen this from my military time. Those are prior preparation prevents poor performance, and I'm actually just applying that to our garden, and that's what we're going to look at today. Yeah, we're in our garden today, and both in the backyard and the front garden working on preparing the soil, preparing the Māra, and at the moment my garden looks pretty sad in regards to the Māori and the wainua of it. See how everything's drooping, and yeah, part of that is I've just gone through and done a whole lot of weeding around here and cleaning out old vegetables that have grown through, things that I've harvested already. But yeah, so we're going to look at the 5 Ps today, and those are prior preparation prevents poor performance, and so I just want to have a little chat around that. And so the first one is preparation. You will see, if you have a look at earlier videos that are done in the series over the last year, particularly if you think of preparing in 2 ways. Firstly, it's your soil. How te Māori, pēhea te Māori o te one o te whenua. How is the health of your soil? What does it look like? And you would have seen some of the things that I've done in the past in relationship to soil preparation, compost, fertilizer. I've just started using our worm farm I've just got over here. I'm starting to sprinkle that out in relationship to the juices that come. But what's the conditions of your soil? Think about how much sunlight does it get, how exposed to it is to the wind. If you recall, last year I had the corn that I had here along the back wall over there, and last year they got hammered by the wind. So this year I've tried them here, and they've actually, between the fence that I've got here and the back of the garage, even the storm that came through over the last week, they held up pretty good. The other thing I did with that is I also sowed them closer together, whereas on the other side I had separated them out a little bit. So that's soil preparation in regards to the conditions of the vegetables that you might be growing, and the place to have. So location, is it in full sunlight? And I've talked about this before, and you can have a look at those other videos. The other preparation side of things is what you're putting into the whenua. He aha te mea ka ruia I roto I te one. Te kākono, ngā hua iti, pēhe te one mo ngā hua e mahi ana I roto I te whenua. You know, what's the soil conditions, and therefore what are the seeds, te kākono, what are the seedlings and the fruit or vegetables that you're putting in. We've had seedlings for our cabbages, our silver beet, our broccoli, our tomatoes that we have over here, but things like, and even our celery over there, but things like our carrots that are here, over there, and over here, we've directly sowed it into the space. And so I think about preparation in relationship to the soil and then the vegetables. The next thing that we are doing is a relationship to hua parakore, that is the organic gardening process, and again you can look at some of my other videos for that. I think about the whakapapa of the seeds. I think about that's kind of like the origins or genealogy of where the seeds have come from. I think about who supplies me with my seed. So for example, I'm going to be doing a video on our peru, and I'll be talking about the whakapapa of that when I come to that time, so watch out for that one. Hey, by the way, if this is helpful, give us a thumbs up or make a comment. I am doing this, we're in summertime 2023 in New Zealand, top of the North Island, so our conditions may be different to your situations, but yeah, make a comment and let us know how's it going for you. So there's whakapapa, there's wairua, there's Māori, there's Māramataka, there's Māori, I said that, Māramataka, Te Ao Tūroa, and all those types of things are things that I consider in regards to the planting, a relationship to the soil health, to the sourcing of my vegetables and so forth, as well as planting all the way through the different seasons they have. Now the other side of it that I also consider is the relationship with the Māramataka, which is the Māori lunar calendar. So you not only have a garden time that you think about for a year, like spring for summer harvest, summer for autumn and so forth, but then you have your seasonal, your 4 months, spring, summer, autumn, winter, and what happens in those spaces. And I'm now starting to break it down in relationship to each marama, each month that we have. So I'm recording what I'm planting in each month, the dates, like on my tags here, I've got the date when they're planted. So when I come back to this time next year, I can look at my record and go, okay, in this spot, in this location, this type of plant or vegetable grew here, and this is when I harvested. So it gives me some information. So I'm not only thinking about my planning and preparing for the year, and so hence why we've got over the back over there. I'm starting up some new Māra. I'm preparing that. Where my pumpkin is, I've already started. The chicken is starting to go through there because I'm going to plant some probably carrots in there for winter. I'm thinking forward. I'm planning ahead and preparing. Because the idea is prior preparation prevents poor performance, or in my military space they'll say piss poor performance, so they'll give you a 6 5s. So that means actually your success comes in your planning and your preparing and your considerations. So that means you'd actually have to think about what your mara's like, where is it located, what we're doing in it, and how is it working for you. And so if you look through a number of our videos that we've done over the last 2 years, whether it's here in the backyard or in the Māra, we've trialled out a few things. Like I said in a recent video, trialled out some some onions and garlic. They didn't do too well, so I have to rethink that. First part about it, I've looked at the whakapapa of my garlic. In other words, I've looked at the source of the garlic that I've got, and I've got someone who's an organic gardener who's offered me, so they know who they are, so thank you for that. They offered me some garlic, organic garlic, and I'll try it in another location and maybe over there at some point, or I'll do it in a raised bed. So that's another call. But it all comes back to your preparation. And I tell you right now, the joy of coming into our Māra and picking what we want. You know, last night we had potatoes, cabbage, tomatoes and courgettes, all from our Māra, our own vegetables, and there is something really satisfying with that. You know, look at this, look at these tomatoes here. We've got tomatoes and we can pick them. I've got carrots here, I've got celery here. It takes a little bit of work, but this is what you can do, whānau. If you go back to spring last year and you have a look at what our garden looked like, what this part here looked like, this is the fruit of just a bit of preparation, and now the performance is awesome. Yeah, so thank you to the Lord for the giftings and the opportunity to do this. Hoi anō, ngā mihi atu ki a koutou, e mātakiaki ana. Thanks for watching, and God bless, and get out into your garden, plant some vegetables. Best way to do it is just plant with something that you like. If you like a particular vegetable, find a way of planting it and grow it, and then you're satisfied from that. That can be your springboard for learning into other areas. Hoi anō. Okay, again, as I said, thanks for watching. Do a thumbs up, click the like button, and if you're not subscribed, yeah, join up with us and just follow us. And we just want to share a community of joining in with people around the country that are growing their own vegetables and gardens, and you know, what are their lettuces. Yeah. Okay, God bless, and keep well. If you're up our way up north in Kaitiaki and you want to have a little kōrero around our Māra, come in and pop in and say hi and have a cup of tea, and we'll put the bully on and we can have a walk around the Māra, and you might even do some weeding for us. So yeah, love to share our journey and our knowledge with anyone that wants to have a go at their own backyard garden. Okay, this is Te Rewai Te Kau from Kaitiaki Marakai. Catch you around, and we'll see you soon.